What's up, Aries? Welcome back to There's That Tarot. If this is your first time joining me, then I'd like to welcome you to There's That Tarot. Aries, y'all, we're gonna see who is on your mind right now. I really feel like it's somebody that maybe you're still having some trust issues with. Okay, I don't think you've quite gotten over that. I think that you guys are like a flower. You know, my mom used to always say, now while I'm gone, I was single parented. Okay. Shout out to all the single mothers and fathers out there doing y'all mother freaking thing. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So, what was I going to say? But my mom, she used to always say, now while you're gone, you be a flower. And flowers are seen and appreciated. They're not, they ain't supposed to be cut. They ain't supposed to be heard. They're just supposed to be smelled and seen, right? I feel like a lot of you have bloomed into this beautiful flower, but you kind of like, you laying low right now. Which a lot of people don't realize just how low Aries can lay when we need to, when we're rejuvenating and when we're healing from different things in our life. And I feel like you guys are coming out of whatever this healing process, a freaking rose. Ooh, what's that song? Said a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. What they say? She can do. Darling, you hold the power. Okay, Aries. All right, so we're going to look at what the person on your mind. Who's the person on Aries' mind right now? Ooh, 10 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the reverse. They ain't on your mind no more, whoever this is. Could have been a fire sign that you were dealing with, but this is a situation that you took on willingly. In a situation that you, I feel, dropped willingly. Let's look into that. Let's look into it real quick. Oh, some of you are dealing with a fire sign, possibly another Leo. Another Leo. A Leo. Okay. Somebody's very unhappy at the fact that things have not gone the way that maybe you two had originally planned, or maybe how they had imagined it in their head. I don't feel like it's you though. I don't feel like you're upset about whatever this is. I mean, not anymore. Okay. It looks like you just, I just moved on from something that wasn't making me happy. Sometimes it's that simple for us. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's kind of like that. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, 10 of Swords in the reverse. 10 of Wands to the 10 of Swords in the reverse. Whatever it is, you're over it. You're getting over it. Like we like to do. Sometimes it's good to have a good short attention span. Isn't it, Aries? It saved my life. To not be like a grudge holder and everything. Because the thing about it was, why am I carrying something this heavy? Okay. If you're not even keeping it real with me. Could have been dealing with an Aquarius. Or just a sneaky ass mofo. Okay. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Or just somebody who... this could have been someone who... they held back a lot of communication from you. Okay. Or perhaps this is you holding back communication from this person at this point, because you're moving forward as the Empress. I can't give no more of my time and energy, or I don't need the last word. Okay? I don't need the last word. I'm just going to stop giving you attention. I feel like you just stopped. I really feel like you just stopped giving someone attention. Once you saw what was going on with them, you bossed up and you was like, wait a minute, wait. I got way too much going for me and going on in my life. I'm just too full of everything that makes me whole. You know what I mean? I work hard. It's not like the Empress just sits back. You know, I always look at this card as one of my favorite quotes. Good things come to me easily and often because I allow them to. That doesn't mean the Empress doesn't work her ass off. Okay? I just don't believe that you get anywhere in life. You got to put the work in. I'm going to tell y'all a story. I just, let's just say a friend. We were talking and everything. That's so crazy. The song that's playing right now is called Players Blues, and I'll say he's a player, but he has a really good heart. You know how you meet a player and they ain't really built for it. They ain't really built for playing this game because they're a little more sensitive. And there's nothing wrong with that because I love a man who knows how to, dive into the depths of his emotion. Okay. But this one in particular, he said, what did he say to me? Hold on for my music go out. Okay, now I remember. We were sitting down having a conversation, and I asked him what it is that he wants. You know, if you're looking for something long term or anything of real value, okay, start asking more questions, okay, to these guys or these girls, whatever. So, we're sitting down, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, so what is it that you want in your life? You know, because I'm at the point now where, honey, the dick is good, everything is good, but honey, what are your long-term goals, and do they align with mine? And he said to me, I just really don't want to work. But he started describing the things that he does want, like building a business and being this and being that. But then he said, I just don't want to work, though. Well, if I do this, then that's going to take some work, too, isn't it? Well, if I do that, then that's going to take some work. Listen, you think that I got to 12, how many? Almost 13,000 subscribers by not wanting to do no work. Y'all scroll back to my first video and y'all just go back to my first video. I think that you are in a place now where you're like, you know what? Hard as I work, all I've done. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to move on here. Because this year, whatever that relationship was, that could have been sucking on your bread, Aries. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is whatever this is. No, you're trying to drain my pockets here. So I feel like that's the person that y'all was dealing with here. What's the devil? Actually, show me the Seven of Swords. I just want to see what's going on. Every time you start talking to this person again, there was another conflict, or they kept putting you in positions where you felt like you had to compete for them, and that's one thing that Aries ain't gonna do. I'd rather to go dolo. I'd rather do what I gotta do for me, okay? This person was always working on another option and lying about it, and I don't like that. Ace in the hole. A lot of foolish behavior. I feel like you just didn't want to talk to this person anymore. I feel like you're like, I have other options that I can explore. There's some kind of hesitancy with that, too. I just feel like you see things clear. Yeah. You're hesitant about dealing with this person again. You're in the Queen of Wands here. You see things very clearly with this person. And I feel like it's because you have bloomed into a flower. Okay? So let's look at, I don't know. I don't even want to see how you feel about this person. Because I did want to see who. I think I already see how you feel about him, but I'm just going to ask anyway. Real quick. Y'all don't want to hear that, do you? Let's see how this person's feeling about you. I think y'all know how y'all feel about him already. Damn. Okay. How does this person currently feel about Aries? They feel the disconnect as well. Yeah, they've given up too. Okay, it could have been a fire sign you were dealing with. Showing the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They weren't interested in commitment, no way. Okay. They was moving slow towards it anyway. It was moving slowly towards an ending. And I feel like that's a good cups here. Yeah. They're not looking to, I don't think this person is looking to reconnect. They're being very cold towards you right now. This could be your energy as well. I think they have learned something from this though. Okay. I think you learned something from this. I think what you learned is that I'm not dealing with nobody else that don't love me the way that I love, the way that I deserve to be loved. Period. Nobody else who makes me feel like I'm not worth the investment. Okay. And I think you let this person know this. Okay. This person does want to talk to you, though. This person, they may act like they're giving up, but they do want to talk to you again. Two of Cups. Not really wanting this to end. They're a little bit turned upside down about the fact that you two are not connected anymore. Two of Cups. But the energy's so withdrawn, you know? It's like we got the King of Cups in the reverse to the King of Cups in the upright and the Magician. Stop acting like you don't love me, boy. Power in the reverse. But then at the same time, it's like, this person is very back and forth. This person is very back and forth. It's the Magician. Could be a Virgo or a Gemini that you're dealing with. But it's like, it's like they're trying to manifest you, but are you manifesting a lack of equal give and take? It's like you coming back to breadcrumb me again. This person is running out of patience. They've been very disappointed. I feel like the longer they wait, the more, I don't know, why are they even still holding on? They don't want to commit. Why are you here? We're going to move on. Let's see what else is coming towards you. I hate it. For me, we did the accountability series, okay? And we're gonna tap back into the accountability series too, because I really like that subconscious, conscious, higher conscious thing. Because the goal is to heal from these different situations, okay? That is the goal, not just sit here and gossip and tell the tea, honey. I'm hoping to actually be able to help a lot of us through these things, because y'all help me too as I navigate through mine. So, anything new? What's coming towards Aries? What's new? Okay. New love. Ooh, that's a little cups, honey. What's going on with the Two of Cups? We want more card, honey. But make sure. Some of you could be dealing with the earth sign. Somebody who perhaps is a bit stuck. Hold on. What's the Two of Cups? What's this Two of Cups for Aries? To the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So are you two not talking, or is this person like, is there something you're not quite seeing clearly? What's the Ace of Swords here? I don't know, Aries. Oh my God. Is this the same person? Swords. This person wants to heal things with you, but I don't know, Aries. King of Wands. This person definitely feels a lack of closure with you. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Fixed sign energy strong. Leo. Aquarius, Scorpio, or a Taurus. But it's giving Leo. It's like I feel like this person only wants to come back to kind of throw your focus off. This person only revealed half of themselves to you the first time around. This feels like a let me come back because I didn't win the breakup. Childish. This person probably has some not so nice things to say about the fact that you just got quiet on them and walked away. Ooh, Knight of Swords to the Knight of Swords, honey. They ain't got nothing good to say. I don't feel like they have anything good to say, and I don't feel like you should answer the door. High Priestess. Yeah, because you've been quiet. You've been over here, like, on yours, okay? Live yours, all right? That's what some people need. Some people just want you to be upset so bad. But you don't have to be. Either you walked away from the fire sign or you walked away as the queen of motherfucking wands, okay? Do you, honey? And while you're healing, this person's sitting over here upset. King of Cups in the reverse to the to the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I don't know. I don't know who pulled back first in this situation, but both of you are very emotionally withdrawn, or perhaps even maybe a little bitter towards each other. Could be. But you walked away. You're blocked off from this energy. This person may try to, I don't know, offer to be friends, but I feel like the feminine energy that I'm speaking to here is withdrawn. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. You don't trust the situation. You don't see any movement forward with this situation. You're not interested. I think that's the point of it. I'm not interested in continuing to be done wrong by anyone, okay? Especially if all you're looking for is attention. Anyway, Queen of Wands in the reverse. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. No. Because what's not going to work for me is what's not going to work for me is the fact that you still really don't know what the hell it is that you want, okay? There's something else that maybe this person has a fear of changing. There's some things in the past that need to be addressed with this person. There's possible promiscuity or emotional immaturity. There's a lot of things about this that make it the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That make it an unworkable plan. There's a lot of reasons that this can't work and that I need to get this shit off of my mind with Eight of Swords in the reverse. It's just a lot of reasons why. I'm not sorry. And I see all of those reasons clearly now. And for that reason alone is why you are manifesting a breakup from somebody who is either, somebody could drink too much as well. But somebody is either emotionally dependent on you, or I'm just manifesting this breakup from a situation that made me very unhappy. That was very emotionally unfulfilling. Okay. And I'm setting myself free here with the Fool card. I didn't even mean to pull these cards, just kind of, but I'm setting myself free here. And I'm waiting on, whenever, first of all, Places to Be is the song that's playing right now, period. The other part of that is, somebody auditioned for a role and they didn't make the cut. So what do you do after that, Aries? You keep casting until the role is filled. That's how real life goes. You go on a job interview, you don't get the job. What do? You just never apply for another job? No. Then you go freshen up, brush your teeth again, freshen up your makeup, put a little, and you go walk into that next job interview. Okay? That's exactly, and it doesn't mean that you don't care and all of that. You just cannot overinvest in things that are not overinvesting in you. Is that a word? Overinvesting. If you're not willing, even when I go into a job interview nowadays or something like that, well, what the hell do you have to offer me? You're not the only person of value here. Yeah. Try to avoid modes of escapism, Aries. Try to avoid that. We're looking to actually heal from things. And when I say escapism, I mean getting up under somebody else to get over somebody else. If you want to go get on somebody else, let it just be because that's what you want, not because you're trying to get over somebody else. No. Go running. Go do something for yourself that's going to make you feel better about you. Okay? Because sex doesn't do that. It just feels good. Okay? So do it because it feels good, not because you're trying to get over somebody else. And that's probably what they're doing. That's probably what they're doing. I don't know. But avoid escapism. Because the goal is to heal. The goal is to stay in an Empress mode. And the Empress she don't do escapism. Any other messages? Yeah, don't be impulsive. Okay? Don't be impulsive. A lot of you may have been dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody who may have not, first of all, they already had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Ain't no satisfying a greedy ass. Y'all know the word that there was a failure to launch, because you can feel when somebody else's energy is there. People swear they can hide energy. You can't. When you notice your car breaking down, you become proactive. Ooh. Okay. So this person you may have perceived that this person was very determined to have you, right? Because that's how it came off, right? But when the relationship started to break down, okay, just like this car. When your car breaks down, what do you do? Well, shit, this is my mode of transportation, honey. I got to get her to Jiffy Lube. I got to get her to... I have to get this fixed, right? Pull apart wherever it is that you need to go. But when the relationship started breaking down, when this particular relationship started breaking down, I don't feel like this person was proactive in getting this fixed, but they would have been proactive in getting their car fixed, wouldn't they? Because that's something of value to that person. It gets them from A to B. So what did you do for this person? What did you bring to the table? Okay, Aries. And what did they do about it? When the car started breaking down, when the relationship started breaking down, what did they do about it? And that's why you said it's time to disconnect from this person. I'm done. Whole bunch of bullshit words that just fell out before I could even do anything about it. What else is here for Aries? I don't need you to be different so I can feel comfortable. I'll just leave. That's all right. It's okay. Could have been a Gemini that you were dealing with. Somebody was a serial cheater. And they just may not have felt the same way about you. Doesn't mean that they didn't care about you. It just means that this person was not emotionally available because they refused. Just many people that you deal with that put you in these shitty type of situations. It's just a whole bunch of shit they haven't addressed yet. You don't have time for that. You're not qualified. You're not a therapist. And if you are, you should be getting paid, not effing them. Okay? That's just how that goes. I'm on one today, honey. I've been on the road all day. Honey, I am not finna pull your leg. That's one thing that's not gonna happen. See, the thing about it is this, Aries. This person was attracted to the innocence in you. Don't they always look at us and they be like, oh, Aries so sweet and all this and everything, but they don't see that bite. They don't see it. They have no idea. Do you know how insulting? Now, a lot of us, and see, this is between us, Aries. A lot of us, I mentioned a short-term memory earlier. We're not grudge holders, and that can come off very offensive to people who like to hold on to bullshit for a long time. We don't have time for it. We like to be happy, okay? I want to be happy, like, right after this conversation. I want to be happy, like, right after this breakup. Like, I'm going to find something that's going to make me, like, feel really, really good, okay? And that's why we work hard as Aries. Because when whatever's over, at the end of every night, I want to feel fantastic. I don't care what happened that day. I bet I wake up feeling good, on top, okay? The thing is, you gotta treat. I got this from MJ Harris too. Shout out to MJ Harris. I love you, and I'm manifesting meeting you one day and like having brunch and cocktails or some shit, right? So what he said was, when shit happens, when life happens, okay, let's say, just like a stripper, okay, figure it out, get back on the pole of life, and drop that ass until you figure that shit out. I can't quote him. That's not exactly what he said, but figure it out and get back on the pole of life. That's Aries all day, honey. We don't have time to be. Some of you could have been dealing with an Aquarius since it's at the deck like this right now, but a lot of you are tunnel vision at this point. I don't have time to be worrying about what happened yesterday. Period. Get back on the pole of life. Okay. Last message for Aries. Actually, that should have been the last message. Okay. Yep, it was a Leo. Some of you were dealing with a Leo here who had very cold feet. Somebody was very flighty and unreliable. Get back on the pole of life. Okay. Get back on the pole and do what you got to do, Aries. I will see you guys in the next reading. Ciao.